today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Denver Broncos taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. From the 45 on 2nd down, Herbert. Throw left side, take it in by McKinney. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy. And
the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. The Chargers at 10-4 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 22, Herbert firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
And I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And this pass broken up. And the contact. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. It worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. High throw, but he makes the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Oh, what a move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 22.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 2 yards on that play. The Broncos send out their punter now. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Leaping, and he makes the grab. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target. And it's second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Right back to him on first down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second and a couple. Herbert. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
A full start backs him up 5, first and 15. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On second and 9, Herbert. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency .
On first and 10, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 124 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, they'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
way. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Herbert. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert on 1st down now. Wants a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Herbert now. Whipping, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To the air again. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line. Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally. No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game. And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish. So for Denver, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brady.